How common are millionaires? The surprising truth about wealth in America and how you can join them. Have you ever paused during a casual stroll through a shopping center or while waiting in line at a coffee shop and wondered how many of the people around you are millionaires? Most of us assume that millionaires are few and far between. Perhaps people who live in exclusive neighborhoods, drive exotic cars, or enjoy lavish vacations. But the truth is more nuanced and more surprising than most people expect. In fact, chances are high that you pass by someone with $1 million net worth on a regular basis without even realizing it. To understand how prevalent millionaires are today, it's important to begin with a clear definition. A millionaire isn't necessarily someone who earns $1 million per year, nor does it refer to someone who has that much in cash sitting in a bank account. A person is considered a millionaire when their net worth, that is, the total value of all their assets, including real estate, vehicles, investments, retirement accounts, and cash, minus any debts, equals or exceeds $1 million. This standard includes people with a broad range of financial profiles. Some might have exactly $1 million, while others may have 2, 10, or even hundreds of millions of dollars. Recent research from UBS Wealth Management has revealed that there are now over 22 million millionaires in the United States. This number exceeds the entire population of Florida and represents nearly 9% of the adult population in the country. That means almost 1 in every 10 adults in the U.S. has achieved a net worth of at least $1 million. This figure is eye-opening, especially considering the wide range of economic experiences across the country. It illustrates that becoming a millionaire, while still a notable financial achievement, is no longer as rare as many people believe. Several key factors have contributed to the growth of this millionaire class. The first is the robust performance of the stock market over the past few decades, particularly in technology and innovation-driven sectors. Many individuals have steadily contributed to retirement accounts like 401ks or IRAs and have seen their investments appreciate significantly over time. Compound interest, one of the most powerful forces in personal finance, has quietly grown their portfolios over the years. At the same time, real estate values have soared in many markets. Homeowners who purchased their properties even a decade ago have often seen substantial increases in equity, pushing their overall net worth above the $1 million mark. Yet despite this financial success, most millionaires don't fit the stereotypical image of wealth. They tend not to showcase their affluence with luxury cars, designer clothes, or expensive jewelry. Instead, many choose to live modestly and prioritize financial security over status symbols. They drive reliable vehicles that are often several years old and wear simple, practical clothing. They tend to focus more on value and comfort than brand names or outward displays of wealth. Their quiet approach to money often masks the fact that they have achieved significant financial milestones. This understated lifestyle challenges many of the assumptions people have about wealth. The image of a millionaire sipping cocktails on a private yacht may capture public imagination, but in reality, most of today's millionaires live lives that appear fairly ordinary from the outside. Their success has more to do with what they choose not to spend money on than what they do. This kind of financial restraint in long-term planning helps explain how so many people have achieved millionaire status without earning sky-high salaries. It's also important to recognize that $1 million doesn't mean the same thing today as it did a few decades ago. While still a significant achievement, having $1 million net worth today reflects a level of financial stability. According to Charles Schwab's 2022 Modern Wealth Survey, the average net worth of U.S. millionaires is actually about $2.2 million. This suggests that many people who reach that first million continue building their wealth well beyond that point, further proving that their financial discipline becomes a lifelong habit. Despite the myth that most wealthy individuals inherited their fortunes, data tells a different story. A study by Ramsey Solutions found that only 21% of millionaires received any inheritance at all, and just 16% inherited more than $100,000. Even more telling, only 3% inherited a full $1 million or more. These numbers debunk the belief that most wealthy people were born into money. In truth, the majority built their fortunes through years of effort, smart financial choices, and consistent investing. Interestingly, High income is not a prerequisite for becoming a millionaire. In fact, many millionaires have never earned particularly large salaries. The same Ramsey study showed that nearly one-third of millionaires never earned six figures in a single working year, and only 31% consistently earned $100,000 annually over the course of their careers. Their wealth came not from how much they made, but how they managed what they had. The average age of a millionaire in the United States is around 61. This makes sense when considering that most people accumulate wealth over time rather than all at once. The journey to $1 million net worth often involves decades of saving, investing, and avoiding costly financial mistakes. While it's certainly possible to achieve financial success at a younger age, especially in fields like tech or entrepreneurship, the most common path to wealth is slow and steady. This long-term perspective underscores the importance of consistency, patience, and discipline when it comes to financial planning. Having $1 million can provide a strong foundation for retirement. By following the widely recommended 4% withdrawal rule, a retiree could comfortably withdraw $40,000 annually without running out of money too quickly. When combined with Social Security and other sources of income, this can lead to a stable and relatively comfortable retirement, especially for individuals who maintain low living expenses and avoid debt. Furthermore, if left invested in vehicles like an S&P 500 index fund, that $1 million could potentially grow by about $100,000 each year on average. Thanks to compound growth, it could even double every 7 years, offering a continued increase in net worth even during retirement. Home ownership has long been one of the most effective tools for building personal wealth in America. Owning a home not only provides a place to live, but also acts as a powerful wealth-building asset. Over time, as homeowners pay down their mortgage and property values increase, they build equity, a form of wealth that can significantly contribute to their net worth. The Federal Reserve has noted that the average net worth of a homeowner is more than 38 times greater than that of a renter. This staggering difference illustrates how homeownership, when done responsibly, can be a cornerstone of long-term financial success. Avoiding consumer debt is another critical habit among millionaires. While certain types of debt, such as mortgages or student loans, can be productive when managed carefully, high-interest consumer debt like credit cards can be financially devastating. Many millionaires avoid these traps by living below their means and spending intentionally. They don't chase the latest gadgets or trends and tend to resist the pressure to keep up with others financially. Their choices reflect a deep understanding that wealth is built by making small, smart decisions consistently over time. One of the most underrated yet impactful strategies is taking full advantage of retirement accounts, especially when employers offer matching contributions. This match is essentially free money and can significantly accelerate savings growth. Over a few decades, these contributions can accumulate into a substantial retirement fund, particularly when combined with the power of market compounding. Becoming a millionaire might not carry the same level of mystique it once did, but it still represents a meaningful financial milestone. It signifies years of diligence, thoughtful planning, and the ability to delay gratification. More importantly, reaching that mark provides a solid platform to achieve financial independence and pursue life on one's own terms. In a world where many struggle with financial instability, having $1 million net worth is not only an impressive achievement, but also a symbol of personal financial control. For those who aren't there yet, the path is wide open. It doesn't require winning the lottery or launching the next big startup. It's about small, smart decisions, saving regularly, living modestly, investing early and often, and avoiding financial pitfalls. These are not just the habits of millionaires. They are the habits of people who are steadily, quietly building their wealth and creating the life they want. So next time you're out and about, consider this. That person in front of you in line at the coffee shop, the woman walking her dog down your street, or the couple sitting quietly at a nearby table could very well be millionaires. They probably won't look like it, and that's the point. Real wealth often whispers instead of shouting, and it's a quiet success that's more attainable than you might think.